Welcome. I am GPaw, and this video is all about, as a returning player, whether or not you should start fresh or pick up your old account, you know what I mean, and carry on from there. And there's really only a few ideas I've got here as to what you could maybe take into consideration and might help you make an easier choice. First thing would be, are your friends still playing? Do you have friends in the game? Old alliances and stuff, where they're at. Maybe play your old account for a week and try to get into an alliance and see how that goes with your power level and such, or if it's really difficult to find a decent alliance. Personally, I want to be in an alliance that's active, doing raids, wars and stuff and such. That's pretty important to me. And I do have a lot of friends in the game, in the community, from back when I played, but I wanted a fresh perspective. I'm at a different point in my life, and I'm really just interested to come back to the game and enjoy it from the start, and literally enjoy it. Look for the fun things, have fun. And so far I'm having a ton of fun. Next thing I would think about is Arena. I'd go in and check out your rankings, check your top 100, check your first place ranking, compare their power to yours. Are you going to be able to catch up to that and be competitive? Check your top 100 here. If I can get down there. We are there. Okay. So we're going to click on this guy. Same numbers as first place. So he's climbing the ranks right now. Let's check this strike team player. As you can see, I can keep up with that brand new. Obviously, it's a newer seed. But if your top 100, is 1.2 million power team, and your returning account only has like a 500 power team, you'd be closer to catching them, yes, but you're probably never going to get back up in that top 100. Maybe not the top 250, depending on how active your seed is and how many people have quit as well. I really feel like there's a lot of people coming to the game at this point, and for me that was a big part of it. I'm making content for the game as well as just getting in with a fresh group and enjoying it instead of bringing all that animosity with me back with my old account and stuff, reliving that trauma. It's sad to say, but I would definitely check your arena. I would look at your roster, see what you're kind of working with, if you remember where you were kind of going with your account, what you were farming and why, and stuff like that. Some of the bonuses to starting fresh is they gave me welcome counters, like 10 or 11 of them, and it gives you a lot of great characters, such as like Spider-Man 2099, Spider-Weaver. They gave me a Gambit calendar for a 1-star unlock. So that's, Gambit I'm not building at this point anymore. I'm going to hold off on him for a while, but I have him, and that's awesome. He's a really great character. I just can't star him up anytime soon is my problem. I'm not going to spend on him. So Spider-Weaver and 2099 are meta characters in my opinion. They're quite wonderful. On one of the best incursion teams, or not incursion, Cosmic Crucible for endgame, as well as they're really great in arena, and they're gonna push me really, really high. I got so excited when I hit this 6 red star the other day on a fresh account on a good character. It wasn't like a, oh god, Mobile Gamer back in the day had a Shield Trooper and he got like 7 red or something on it, something crazy, right? It was just nutty stuff, you know what I mean? And it would suck if it was on a character that I don't even have hearted down here somewhere. You can see all the characters I'm working towards, but like this dude here, that would suck, right? But I'm having a lot of fun in the game as a new player. I'm not thinking about all the old stuff. I'm not thinking about where I was at in my life and bringing up all that crazy shit and my hatred for the game at that point and what my objections with Marvel was, or Marvel Strike Force was. I'm just coming in as a fresh new perspective, and I think that's huge to my gameplay and my experience in Marvel right now is starting fresh. Is there a certain number of power where you might be forced to? You're not forced ever, but man, if you have 20 million collection power, it's hard not to pick up that old account, keep going. Because at 20 million collection power, you could do a few things, farm for a month or two, spend a few bucks, and get that account polished. You know what I'm saying? You're still highly competitive with 20 million power. I do want to show you here, 81 million is the top, and it drops off hard, like 55 million. So you're still a ways back. I mean, you're 35 million less than the top 100, but who's going for the top 100, right? Top 20 million is a pretty respectable amount of collection power. You have a lot of characters in their build. So at that point, I'd probably pick up my old account if I was actually going to come back. Considering how much time or money you've invested into it, That's a lot just to forget about, flush away, you know, and do it again. Are you really going to pay Boundless again for characters if you're a spender, you know? I don't mind getting the Strike Pass and Battle Pass, keeps the game alive, fresh stuff coming in, pays the creators. There might be some things they're doing that aren't the coolest, but I'm not looking at that. I'm looking at my experience and who I want to build as a new player. And I'm going to build some of the teams I've always wanted to build, and I'm going to do that over anything, obviously, but keep my arena team good and my raid teams good, and then the rest of the teams I want. So like X-Men and Brotherhood and such are two of the teams I've always wanted to build on this game, and I'm going to. And I imagine if you build any team to a certain power, they're going to be pretty competitive, especially if they're punching down 600k, you know. Obviously some of these new meta teams, they're pretty clicky. They can just beat anything no matter what you do, no matter what their power level is. Like with Cersei and Icarus could punch up and stuff. But sorry, I got a little bit off topic there. I get to rambling and thinking and excited and shit, you know. I'm really liking this a lot. Like I said, I started an alliance, and maybe if I ever hit, you know, 1,000 or something subscribers, I'll tell you my secret to how I built my alliance so quick. And it's nothing really big. I mean, if you use your head a little bit, you'll be able to figure it out too on recruiting and such. But I've got a lot of great members that have helped me start to work on this alliance as well. I owe them credit where it's due. But there's a few tricks. I might release a video and help people that are starting new alliances recruit a lot easier. Like, I did global for about a week or two, and it was hard. I think I got maybe one person joined from global, maybe two. And then once I did my other techniques, I had a full alliance, and I was starting to kick people because I had so many people wanting to come in. And it has nothing to do with content creation. I can tell you that right now. Anyway, should you keep your old account or start fresh? Just assess a few of those things. Arena, your collection power, how much money or time you've invested in your account, or do you have friends in game? Do you want to hang out with them again and be around their collection power because they've been playing still, you know? Do you just want to start fresh and come at it with a new perspective? Forget about the past, when and what made you quit and such. Those are just some ideas, thoughts. Comment down below if you're watching this and you're just a current player, or if you've had to make this decision here recently, maybe some of the things you thought about as well, to help people out and making their decisions. Also, subscribe and like. I make tons of content. Sometimes it's random stuff like this. I usually try to keep up to date on the latest news as well as event guides and such. I'm just starting this channel up fresh. It's been out about 10 days, maybe a little longer, and getting into the flow of things. So we'll start branding some stuff here and getting some episodes that are repeat frequently. Much love. Stay healthy. We'll catch you all in the next one.